Oh, I see it. So, welcome back to Cocktails and Convo. I'm on my second Dirty Shirley, and
she done got real dirty.
I got real dirty with Shirley. Okay, I'm on my second Dirty Shirley, and life is good
all the time. But we want you all to comment on we have a Facebook page and a YouTube page.
And both of them are Cocktails and Convo at youtube.com, Cocktails and Convo at facebook.com. Find us both. That's Cocktails and the letter N, convo.com. Not .com, but you get what the hell I'm saying. Not .com, but you know what I'm saying. Go to YouTube and type in Cocktails and Convo and look us up, and go to Facebook and type in Cocktails and Convo and look us up. Videos are on both stations and channels. Are they really stations and channels?
We don't know.
YouTube is a station.
It is a station. Right?
YouTube is a station.
It's a station.
To your local affiliates.
And Facebook is Facebook.
And Facebook is fucking
And
Facebook.
give us your comment.
And we're gonna have a phone number soon, and then we're gonna have a Twitter and Instagram. Well, you know what? I'll take that back. We're not gonna have a Twitter account because Twitter, I don't understand Twitter. Twitter, I don't get. It's fucking retarded. But we will have an Instagram and maybe a Snapchat, depending.
Well, we could do a Snapchat.
We could do a Snapchat. Right. Okay, so yeah, look for those coming soon.
Yeah.
But look for us on Facebook, YouTube. Dirty Shirley's. Shirley Temple. This is. She's bad. It's at this segment in the show. Well, I done got a little drunk. So, but that was another reason why the cocktail segment, the cocktail is
see, they're gonna blame all that on your inebriation.
But that's the reason why the cocktails is implemental to the show, because when people drink, they become less inhibited. So when guests come on, they'll be more inclined to tell the truth and more inclined to give you facts, because when people are inebriated, you ever heard the old saying, "Loose lips sink ships," and a drunk mind speaks a sober tongue?
Mm-hmm.
It's true. So you just get people that their inhibitions will be lower.
So you're telling people we're going to get drunk?
I'm going to get you drunk to expose your truth. Hell yeah. Yes.
Well, he'll be the one drunk.
No, I'm going to be getting them drunk to expose their truth.
Got you. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know you say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm getting the guests drunk to expose their truth. I say that's why you offer them cocktails. When people get libations, people relax and they chill out and they unloosen their tie. Next thing you know.
Okay, well let's talk about once again, that's what we do. Let's talk about what people talk about behind closed doors but not really out in public. So how do you feel about weed smoking, cannabis, and alcohol consumption? How do you weigh it based on... I know
what you're saying. Okay. I get it.
It's wonderful when you don't have to finish it.
Yeah, because I do get it. I get it. Speaking from experience, I'm 44 years old. I've been around the block a couple times, done a couple things, been somewhere, so to speak. As far as impairment and inebriationisms go, I know that's not a word. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of made-up words on this show. I understand
Which
that.
Is not good.
Lot of them.
But whatever.
Inebriation. I can't even think of the word I just made up. Anyway, the difference, there's a level. Like marijuana has a max out level. And I know a lot of people, a lot of these young millennials, when I tell them this, they don't believe it. But marijuana has a max out level. You're only going to get so high. Like, I don't care how many joints or blunts you smoke and you're like, oh my God, I was so faded. No, you weren't. Marijuana has a plateau. It caps off, in my mind. It caps off. Whereas this, alcohol, the more and more alcohol you consume, the less and less you're able to control what you do. What you say, what you do.
You really start losing sight of your surroundings. I know a lot of people will say, because I've heard people say, when I drink, I'm more alert. I'm more aware of my surroundings. And you hear people say that, and I'm like, did you just psych yourself out to believe that? Yeah. That you are conscious, truly, well, I guess you are conscious, that you are that keen on your surroundings when you're drunk.
No.
And I'm not saying when you have one drink.
There's a difference between drinking. There's a difference between drinking and being drunk. Like, you can drink. Like, you can go out and have 2 drinks, maybe even 3. You know, right now at this point, a drink is over the legal limit anyway. But you can go out and have 2 drinks, maybe even 3, and be coherent and be able to function. And then I can't really say that because alcohol tolerance is different for different people.
Yes.
Yeah.
But my thing is, all of it impairs you. For sure. It impairs you in some kind of way. So that's not my point. I'm saying which one you prefer someone to do more than the other. That's all I'm saying.
I would totally. I'm totally behind legalizing marijuana and making it the recreational drug that it is. And if we could ban alcohol, I wouldn't have a problem with that because I'm not a drinker. I'm a social drinker, so I drink socially. So it's not like I'll buy a bottle of wine and say I want to drink when I come home from work, and I'll pour a glass of wine, which I won't finish, and I won't touch that bottle of wine for another week. Do you know what I mean?
And a lot of people talk about it because I had issues, and I was like, well, you think it'd be okay if we make a drink? I mean, I know a lot of people they talk about it, and I know they make it, and then they do a little sip, like, would it be okay for us to do it? And I don't know. Remember, we would just had this conversation.
You said okay for us?
Yes.
Meaning us, you and me here? Well, listen, like I just said, Andy Cohen Live, they all drink. Name a TV show or this outright. Actually, there's a couple game shows.
And they talk about it.
Actually, there's a couple game shows out where they give the contestants alcohol. I mean, alcohol is a part of our everyday lives now. If the FCC,
well, you know how you have some people like, oh my God, you smoke weed, or you have some people like, I've never taken a drink in my life.
So what?
And that's the truth. But I'm saying, what I would tell people, if I had to choose one or the other, I will always choose marijuana because once you reach that certain high, you come down off that high. When you are inebriated, you don't come down, or that level of high, you don't come down until the next day off of liquor.
Or the day after,
depending on how much you have consumed.
Drank, right.
Yes. So why would you want somebody to be that high for that long of a time? Because eventually you're going to drive. Now, for those who have smoked weed before, know that once you are there and you don't smoke, the next 30 to 40 minutes, you start to come down.
But what's beautiful now though is that these kids they have a lot more opportunities. For a prime example, I think Lyft and Uber are saving lives every day.
Yeah.
So it's even little things like that are helping.
But that just came.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, we have to allow things to advance and progress because it gets, it's way different than it was when we were binge drinking. Because
I just don't think the overindulging should be. It's wrong. Period. When you overindulge, and when you do too much, because then
I agree with that, but my disagreement is, and I know this is a cop out, but you have to chalk it up to being young and the experience, because we all had to have our experiences. So these kids that are now 19 to 24 are having their experiences, their youthisms, if you will.
And they are. Same way we did, because our parents were telling us fast and we did little grown stuff, and we made our mistakes. But it's easy for us to say that until our child start going through it and then become that addict or become that alcoholic. Not just a casual drink, become those. So then you think as a parent, if I would have stopped it, or if I wouldn't have been looking at it as this is something that they're going to do.
See, I don't think like that. I totally get what you're saying, but my mind doesn't work that way. Do you know what I mean? Like, because in my mind, I'm like, if we're not allowed, the story is the same. You got the kid who went through hell, like us. Mm-hmm. The kid that went through hell. We know the struggle. We know the pitfalls. We know what to look out for. the kids that had the hands held and was sheltered, those are the ones that end up in rehab at 17 or 20 because they can't handle, because they were so sheltered from the real
I gotta
world.
answer this, y'all. That's my husband. Hello?
You should have put them on speaker.
And I should have. Hey, hello? Uh-oh, I did something wrong. I know I'm putting on. Yeah. We be playing the jams. I'm telling you all.
I'm sorry, damn. I forgot we was recording. I did just get up and just walk away.
Well, that's okay.
Well, we gotta take a break anyway because I gotta go let this damn dog out.
And my phone.
And her phone just died, so her husband ain't gonna believe that her phone is dead. So I gotta go get my charger.
Yes.
Let this motherfucker know. So we'll be right back after these commercial breaks. Like we got sponsors.
Right.